Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Music band. That's a beat.
There you go. Start rapping.
Nursing is hard. It kicks my butt. It sucks sometimes, but I love it. Yeah. Get it. What?
Okay.
And that's it, folks.
Yeah. What's up, guys? This is Carson, and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 1 of the Moosic Bois podcast. I will be trying to do several of these, maybe one every other week or so. Every week, I'm going to try and keep some kind of a consistent schedule. Today's episode, we're just talking about MCU. We're talking about AAA gaming. We're talking about a lot of things. And in today's episode is my friend Zach, who is my roommate actually in college, and technically my other roommate, Shane, who they've both been on the channel before, and my MCU ranking video for the soundtracks. And they're both great. And I hope you guys enjoy this podcast.
Good.
Yeah.
I completely missed what we were talking about.
I don't know either.
They thought two separate things when I said waterborne illness.
Yeah.
I was thinking waterboard, like a boogie board. Like
we both heard waterboard. He thought something much
I
different.
was thinking of like a waterboard, like a boogie
Is it
board.
torture technique?
Yeah, like you put a rag over someone, or you just like you have them laying down, and then you just pour water on their face.
Oh.
So basically,
Like
they're
they
drowned.
drown.
Yeah.
Oh,
With
okay.
a smaller amount of
Oh, they've
Yeah.
done that in Marvel. There's no way they haven't.
Put the bucket
Yeah,
of
they did
bucket
that
of
in
water
Marvel.
on them. They just throw it.
Well, no, they didn't do that. There was Civil
They kinda
War.
did that
There was
in
Civil
Civil
War, but they like dangled him or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So technically, that's not the exact same thing.
No.
So
No,
technically,
it's just drowning
that's
someone upside
different.
down.
Well, they did that in a lot of like prisoner of war camps.
Yeah.
Like taking, war people in the war hostage and
Mm-hmm.
demand. It was like a method of like information,
Getting. Yeah.
like to take information.
Mhm.
Pretty screwed up, right?
It is.
I know,
pretty-
right?
It's pretty
Torture.
fun.
I love torture.
I'm trying to remember where I
Torture.
saw it from.
Huh?
I'm trying to remember where I first saw it from. One that you might recognize. But I just can't think of it.
Was it a movie?
Oh yeah, it's definitely been in a lot of
Are you
movies.
sure? Are you sure it
Yeah.
wasn't an IRL thing?
Yes, because I watered.
Yo,
I myself have been waterboarded many times.
You've been waterboard, but you're still alive.
But
I mean, yeah,
fought back.
it's
I'm
just
proud of
torture
you.
training, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought.
I think it's been in like Mission Impossible movies.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
I have only partially seen one.
Right.
Oh,
It's
it's so good.
there's
They
so
get
many.
so much better with every movie.
Yeah, they do. They do.
And like Tom Cruise, man, he does.
Man,
does stunts.
he runs.
Hey,
every-
he can.
Hey,
he
Chris
can
Pratt-
run
Chris
and
Pratt-
ride a motorcycle.
Chris Pratt, he's so cool.
He's
The
so cool.
stunts that they're talking about him doing in this movie are literally
Like
nuts.
Yeah.
Like he's free diving from a motorcycle, jumping off of a cliff, and then letting go.
That's not
and
when he's going
jumping
to. What's he going to space for?
down. I don't know.
Mission
That's for
Impossible
another
10.
movie.
The
Mission
second part,
Impossible 11?
because there's two parts to this one.
Too.
Oh yeah.
So,
He
I
was,
mean,
Like,
he
yeah.
has to be.
I mean,
Kind of can do anything.
he
I mean,
runs. I mean, when you're as crazy as he is, then yeah,
yeah.
he can do anything.
He was in Oblivion.
He wasn't.
He
sure
wasn't
was.
Oblivion. I wonder if he did his own stunts and actually flew a helicopter.
I know.
I wouldn't be surprised
He learned how to. He learned how to fly that fictional helicopter.
for Top Gun.
Yeah.
Oh
He
wait,
did
yeah.
not
It is
Oh no, he
fictional.
learned
I
how
don't know
to
why they
fly,
said
fly a plane
helicopter.
for that movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
he got like actual lessons
So I
and
wouldn't be
filmed some
surprised if
scenes
it's
where he's actually flying the plane himself
Yeah.
in that movie.
It's dope.
Whoa. And then he also did the promotional thing for the new one.
Yeah, where he's standing
Where
on
he's
a
standing
biplane.
Standing on a biplane. Yeah, it's so cool.
It's a biplane.
It's like
Even planes have.
What if he was Sonic?
Well, like
what if
you
he
say
used
standing-
Sonic in Sonic 3? Because that's a thing Sonic does.
I mean, if he wants to. Wait, is Tails thing a biplane? It is
Yeah.
biplane. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's exactly
That's
what
right. That's what it is.
Tom Cruise is in.
I saw Shadow. And Shadow doesn't look great.
Yeah.
Does?
Oh,
wait,
really?
hold on. Let me.
I haven't seen the image of Shadow. I just
from
know
like
that
the
Shadow's
second
in
movie.
it. Third. Shadow's gonna be.
I mean,
in the
he's
third
going to be
one.
in the third.
Or
but
I
he
mean,
was
did
teased.
they tease him in the second movie?
Yes, at the end of it, they didn't like show his face or anything.
Shadow
Nothing.
images? It's pulling up silhouettes now.
Come on.
I don't want silhouettes. Shadow images Sonic.
Sonic.
Now it's pulling up cartoon images of him.
Right.
Gosh.
I think you
Live
have to...
action.
Here, just
It says love action. Oh. I don't like some of that stuff. Okay, so
I found it.
yeah, he looks a little silly.
Wait.
He looks fine. Yeah, he looks like Sonic.
Yes.
I don't like the little red things right there. They look a little silly.
What
Yeah.
are you looking at?
I mean,
Those little red wings on his
besides
eyes.
the
I think
fact
that's
that
it,
his
yeah.
like hedge, like the I don't remember what
The
they're called.
spines?
The spines, I guess, but it's like
Yeah,
fur.
it's
The
fur.
spines are very, very, very squished opposed to
Sure.
how it normally is.
I mean, that's kind of how it's supposed to be.
Well, I
love
mean, this
Sonic.
is what. Hold on, that wasn't the picture. This is what I was thinking of, like
Yeah.
the Patrick Star
Yes,
style like,
that one.
things. But the thing that it shows up is like they're very squished, like on the back. Like he's got.
Oh, that. I mean, I guess he's
I
like
found a
laying down
fan
something.
image. I found a fan image of Shadow the Hedgehog, and it says from the producer of Sicario. And it says, "Black is the
Shadow.
new blue."
Black is.
Oh my god. That's great.
Speaking of which, a certain someone in the DCEU is getting a sequel.
Black Adam.
Whoa!
I mean, he's
It's the
probably getting a
movie that
sequel.
people have been wanting for nearly a decade.
Is it?
Oh my gosh!
Is it?
Spoilers for Black Adam, or the end of Black Adam.
The Rock
He doesn't
spoiled
die?
it himself.
The Rock? No, somehow.
What?
Isn't Black
Crazy.
Adam? Shouldn't he have an accent?
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, you should.
he has.
I like
he
how The
should
Rock
have
is
an
just- he's
Egyptian
just-
accent.
The Rock is playing himself in this
Which
movie.
is funny because one of the things that people talked about was how everybody else in Kondak has an Egyptian accent, but he has an American accent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, I don't know how they were gonna get him to learn. I don't know why they casted him in general.
Well, I
And
mean, just in an accent, like
Yeah, just do an
not
accent.
even like speaking Egyptian. It's
Right.
just with an accent.
What
He
if it was a
does.
British accent?
Just learn the accent.
All right, Superman. This is how it's gonna go down, yeah.
What if it was though? What
Hey,
if he did a
bruv.
British accent?
Bro,
Bro, listen here.
man.
I can beat you any day, okay?
I feel bad for. I've heard. I think I've heard good things. I think
From
from Black Adam. I think I've heard that it's all right.
Oh yeah, I heard it's good. The writing is kind of like one dimensional. It's really
I mean, that's
generic,
just DC.
but like the action scenes are where it, like really.
And the main theme.
Oh yeah,
I want to listen
I
to this.
I saw a
soundtrack.
review that actually bring up like they're called the Real Rejects, which is like a big reviewing like
I've heard of
reviewing
them.
movies thing, and they actually brought up Lauren Balfe. During
Oh
this
my
time.
gosh, I've
Whoa.
DM'd him. Oh my goodness
Whoa, you
gracious, I'm
talked to him.
so popular. I asked him if he wanted to do a thing on the channel, and he read it and did not respond. But then I tweeted, or not tweeted, I Instagrammed about the theme, and then he reposted that on his story. So I'm confused. I guess he's fine with talking to me. He
Yeah.
just doesn't want to talk to me, you know. So he's
Right.
fine with it, but he's also not. Excuse me.
Yes,
I saw
you're
he was at the
excused.
premiere for Black Adam the other night.
Nice.
You know who else is in California for that stuff?
Who?
I saw that Ekaterina is or whatever is the singer for the project.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's in
Whoa.
Beverly Hills right now or something like that.
Man,
Ooh.
nice.
Another Cali girl.
I thought I was the only one.
I thought I was the only one.
No.
No, we were talking about one of the singers I'm working with on a secret project that people can't know about, or they do know about. Never
Cali
mind.
girl?
No. She's in Cali
She's
right now.
the
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
Miley was just talking about you, Julia.
Yeah, we're just talking about you.
Just
Beverly Hills.
Ah, she's in the bougie rich part.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I live in
the
the
part
bougie
that
rich
everybody knows of
With
California.
snobby people.
Oh.
and Chihuahuas.
But what are you talking about? That's where all the celebrities live.
All the
Yeah, that's
Chihuahuas
where all the
live there.
hillbillies are. It's from
That's
Beverly
where one of my
Hillbillies.
favorite scenes from Zombieland takes place. Whenever they
Oh,
kill, what's his name?
Bill Murray.
I about said Bill Hader.
Bill Hader.
Who's Bill Hader? Who is that?
It's Bill
Hader
Murray.
is the
Bill
one that was
Hader.
in
Well, Bill
It.
Hader, he was in It.
Yeah, and he was also
Oh.
in Barry.
He's also he is Barry.
Oh yes,
Barry.
that's who I was thinking.
Yes.
It was a different Bill.
It was different.
It was Bill Murray.
Yeah.
I heard that there's a Ghostbusters game,
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
a AAA game coming
Oh
out.
yeah.
What
Like
is
coming out
AAA
now?
anymore?
That's fair.
Honestly, what is classified as AAA?
I think you're
Anymore.
like an established studio.
An established studio. Is it just because they have like the money and the funds to do it? Is that really just what sets them apart?
I think that's basically it.
Because I always
It's like-
associated AAA with like the best quality games, and that's not
AAA
the
is
case
derived
anymore.
from the U.S. system of grading, where A is the highest possible mark. Each A has a different meaning. The first A denotes critical success. The second A marks innovative gameplay. The third A is meant to signify commercial success. So it's pretty much very big games made by big companies that are
Gotcha.
supposedly supposed to be
Triple.
So why are some of these games getting AAA on them then?
And they
So is
When they're
classification
not.
used? So the term AAA games is classification used within the video game industry to signify high-budget, high-profile games that are typically produced by and distributed by large, well-known producers. These games often rank as blockbusters. So it's like a blockbuster movie.
So Halo Infinite is not a AAA.
No,
Title.
a lot of these games aren't.
Fine.
Would we classify
Correct.
Overwatch 2 as?
God no.
I mean, it's
Oh no.
the first one, yes. The
Oh,
second
the first
one,
one,
the second
absolutely.
one is the same
If
thing.
you're talking
so.
about what a AAA game actually is and what people classify,
Technically, yes,
AAA
it
game
is.
It's technically a AAA,
And a
but it's
in
more
the
like
terms
a
of
B.
quality, it's up there, but
It's like a double B.
in terms of innovation, no,
they
no,
hey,
not
hey,
at all. Not in the slightest.
They removed maps. All right, that's
They
innovating.
removed
If I've ever
They
heard it.
added in 6 maps and removed 6 maps.
Yeah, and then I think
So
2 or
that's
3 of
just
them is
same as
playable and custom, but other
Yeah.
than that,
And
the
then
other
they
3 are
took
just
out
gone.
a mode, and they added in a mode.
Yeah, and it was the robot mode.
Yeah.
the one that's so fun.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I don't like that mode.
I liked it
No,
better
it's
than
okay.
the other one because the other one was really frustrating because it was
the
like the
other
2
one?
points one. And so if you got one and you were like, yeah, I got this one, and then everybody was camping at this one, and it was so hard to like actually.
I don't remember this.
Isn't that just the normal King of the Hill?
No, it's not the King of the Hill. It's
what
like
game mode was that?
I
It's like
haven't
you
played
go
it, so-
and take over this point, and then after that point, the next point opens
This
up.
was in
Oh,
Origins,
okay.
or I mean,
in the original, yeah.
sorry, Overwatch 1.0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Origins. Oh yeah, the other day, I don't think I told you this. Oh yeah, I've noticed that we've been talking, and I just haven't said who you guys are. But I'm just assuming if the people have seen our MCU ranking video, they'll know who you guys are. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know that it was actually going. Right
no,
now.
yeah.
Oh, the podcast.
It's
Oh,
been
we're
going.
recording.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I wouldn't tell you guys because then,
Okay,
then
now
you
I
guys.
gotta actually care about what I say.
Okay, fine.
Oh. I honestly just completely forgot what we were talking
Let
about.
me just say
Overwatch,
my name
I know
is
that.
Shane.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet y'all.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. From the ending of the last video that you guys were on,
Yes.
where the camera fell over.
Yes,
and
it
you
did.
you did it, and then because it was on the ghetto setup that
It
I had
was.
for the camera
ghetto.
angle. The mics were
In the
out of
ghetto.
the mics were out of phase.
In the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
I've been learning about Elvis. He did not write his own songs,
He didn't know.
Oh.
and there's a crooning mic right there, the kind that Elvis used.
Oh my god.
Lober.
And Frank Sinatra and Bing Crosby, Nat King Cole, and all these other people that sang. in
That
the
did the same, but
Mac. Mike. Lord.
it's a mic. Yeah,
This,
sure it's very
all those
squeaky.
Mac over there.
I've been learning about all that stuff in one of my classes.
Is it history of recorded music?
It is history of recording music.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And today we start talking about film music.
Ooh.
So Psycho apparently was a low budget film.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, very
Yeah.
much.
I didn't
was.
know that. I have not seen it. It
I haven't
comes
seen it
on
either.
and off of Tubi all the time,
Yeah,
and I've been meaning to. I just haven't.
it's like Blair Witch. Blair
Yeah.
Witch was a very
But it's just
poorly
it's
funded
weird
movie.
because Hitchcock films were always in color and they were big budget up until that for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Was it ever
I
shed
mean,
white?
yeah, black and white was cheaper.
Black and white's cheaper. That's also why the entire soundtrack is only strings. Like
Mhm.
there's nothing else.
Yeah.
Because it was so low budget. But I'm just curious as to why he like down. I don't know if it's just because the people who was normally put out the movies didn't want to give it the funding because they didn't think it'd do well,
Maybe.
or maybe he just completely was like, I'm not gonna use any
no color for me, thank you.
no color. I wonder what it is
Maybe it was just a challenge.
because
A
there
self-challenge.
originally he didn't want music in it, or at least in some of it. I think it was the beginning scene. I think is when he didn't want music, but then we got the that sound. But yeah, it was the entire score was just strings. And apparently, Danny Elfman referenced Psycho a lot with Batman.
Oh, really?
The Batman scores that he did.
Cool.
And he talked about in my class that I'm in that I learned today. Danny was talking about how the directors can critique almost everything in a movie except the music, unless they're musicians themselves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't just saying that to be like, "Oh, I'm a musician. I know more." It was because with set design and costumes, everything, you can look at it and kind of point out what it is.
Mm.
Like it's a not physical. It's a
visual.
It's a visual thing. It's a physical thing. I mean,
In a way, yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about Activision Blizzard, it might be a physical thing, but that's.
Oh my gosh.
But since it's music, if they don't know what music is or like how it's like made or anything, or have music theory knowledge or anything, they're just like,
Right.
it just doesn't feel right. I don't know what it is, and I've gotten that before too.
These sound waves don't look right.
These sound waves don't look like.
So
They look too small. I need them to
Make
be
them bigger.
I need big.
Make them wider.
I need them to look like
I need them big.
EDM.
Need a big.
At this point, we're just trying to get.
Oh, that's why they love the Inception sound so much, because it just a wah.
I mean, why
'Cause
do
it's
they
such a
like the
big
Inception
sound.
sound so much?
Because it's a wall.
I think that's so stupid. I like the sound. I don't like how it's changed everything.
Yeah.
I thought you liked Inception.
It's
No.
a triple
Are you
A
talking
sound.
about-
Okay.
It's
Triple A sound. Are you talking about,
We're talking about something else.
the trailer
yeah, the
wall?
trailer music. Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking of the trailer wall and then like the song in the way it's like lots of walls.
Something in the Hey, the Batman didn't use that sound for the trailers.
No.
this summer.
Neither did the Super Mario trailer.
no,
Mario.
no, but the Super Mario trailer used.
Oh, Super Mario pretty much used like the most basic epic like
Exactly.
music
Yeah.
soundtrack ever.
This summer.
It was Samuel Kim's Mario music.
rendition.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm gonna really fast look and see if Samuel Kim
Oh, no.
has done a Mario cover yet. There's no way. Samuel
I
Kim
wouldn't be surprised if that was
Mario.
him.
Super Mario Bros. Epic version.
Epic
Samuel
version.
Kick. That's not
Boo,
what I
boo,
wanted.
boo.
Oh.
Do, 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 do.
Okay, so first of all, he's been doing a lot of stuff on JoJo. He did a Top Gun Epic cover, and he did Cyberpunk Edge Runners covers.
Really?
An Epic, I would play it, but copyright. But he did an epic emotional cover of "I Really Want to Stay at Your House" from the Cyberpunk.
Oh.
We can
He
just-
did. Wait, what? He did He did two versions of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He did an epic. Sorry, my bad. He did an emotional version and an epic version, and then he
Of
made
what, the Cyberpunk?
one of the songs in Cyberpunk, Edge Runners, and then he made a 1 hour loop of the epic version or something, or a lo-fi. I don't know. I don't know what he does. I don't know what it is anymore. That was a good show.
It was. It was really good.
I think that they could do a second season because it's Cyberpunk
yeah.
Edge Runners. It's not specific to one
But
person.
They were
like,
the Edge Runners.
yeah,
David
but there's
was the Edge Runner.
But there's multiple Edge Runners. That's the thing.
Yeah. I mean,
It's not just those like 5 or 6 people.
I mean, spoiler. All of them are dead.
Yes.
Except for
Hey,
Lucy.
I have not seen it yet.
That's why he said spoiler, Zach.
covered
what
your
am I
ears.
supposed to do? Plug my ears?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Okay. But
So-
yeah, they're all dead. Like, is it supposed to be just Lucy on the moon base? Is that?
No, I mean they can.
Is that what you're expecting?
No, I'm expecting them to just do it over a new cast.
Falco's still alive.
They could just do it over a new cast.
They could, well, or they could do how Falco turns into a blue bird and gets into Star Fox.
They could.
Yes.
Yo. What should we talk about? So the Halo TV show.
All right, Zach, we're done.
Let's not
Okay,
continue what I just
continue.
said.
No.
Sorry, I was actually plugging my ears.
Were you? It's a good thing. Are you actually gonna watch Edge Runners?
Probably, yeah.
Why haven't you yet?
I don't know. I've had a busy schedule.
It's okay. I haven't
That's
finished
fine.
Peaky yet.
Yeah.
I'm like on the 3rd or 4th episode of Peaky. I don't want to talk about the Halo TV show.
No, let's not. Let's not.
Yeah, are you sure?
I mean, I'm sure people have gotten my 2 cents. As someone who's never sat down and played all the games, what are your thoughts, Zach?
It was stupid. Very stupid.
Why is that? Is it because Quan was just such a good character?
Yeah, that was it. Quan was such a good character. It sidelined Master Chief, and I just
Wait, Master Chief was in the show?
apparently.
Wait,
Whoa.
Wait.
Whoa.
I didn't see this.
No.
Wait, what part?
Where are you done?
Well, okay, so
Where?
you might have missed it, but
Oh
at the
wait,
very
he was
beginning-
in the first like 5 minutes of the show.
yeah.
That's right.
Right.
Oh yeah,
and then
but then
he got beheaded, and then someone
Oh,
took
yeah.
his
True,
It,
yes.
it turned into Reach after that. That's right.
Yeah.
Where Master Chief
Yeah,
wasn't in
it
it.
turned into a Reach for sure.
It turned into Reach City.
Sorry, I'm the disgust of that
Bless you.
TV show.
Reach City. It's like Earth
Reach
City
City.
on Earth.
Fruit City.
Wait, what are they gonna call the Halo ring whenever they get
Halo
on it?
City.
Halo
City.
City. Wait, Ring City.
Ring City.
Halo
Oh.
Woods.
Halo.
And then
Nature.
wait,
Halo Snow.
and then
Halo Snow.
Halo Desert.
Halo.
And they're gonna have a crossover with Mando because of the Mando, or it's not Mando. That was Book of Boba, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I have something in my throat.
Is that it?
shot out.
I mean, that. See, Tarson, it's called coughing. That's the
Yeah,
purpose of
That's
coughing.
air.
I'm good.
Let's go.
Master Chief going to Tatooine City.
Tatooine City.
Tatooine City.
Oh, my.
Wait, what was the one city? Madrigal.
Magical City.
Why didn't they call it Magical City?
Yeah.
They did. That's what it was called.
Wait,
Wait, really?
the actual
Yeah.
city?
Magical City.
Oh, my gosh.
Do these people not know how to name things?
No.
Bro, the writers were so terrible.
I mean, they didn't play any of the games, but I mean,
No.
you don't even need to have played the games to know not everything's
You
called
didn't have
something
to play
city.
The games to
Right.
write a
Wait, were
good
the
story.
asteroids called Asteroid City?
Asteroid
In
City.
the
Yeah,
episode,
that.
whenever they went to
Would be something.
what's his name?
To the dude.
Sim-
The other Spartan guy.
I wanted to say Scorn, but that's not it.
No. Sergeant Storm.
Steven.
It's an S, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an S
Yes.
something.
I really don't
Sabak.
remember.
Sabbath.
Sojourn.
Steven.
No, Sojourn is
Sojourn.
Overwatch. What is his name? Hold on, this is actually gonna like pick in my brain. Hello, TV show characters. Everyone right now that's like a stan of the TV show is gonna comment and be like, "Come on, how do you not know this?" Soren.
Soren.
That was his name.
Oh, I remember. I made the connection that it
That's right.
sounded like
Is an S.
the lyrics of High School Musical.
Wait,
With
it says
Soren.
Master Chief is in the show. Where was he?
Soaring, flying.
Yeah, Cortana was
There's
in the
not
show.
a star
Oh.
in heaven that we can see. And we're
What in
trying.
the world? What TV show was this? What even?
It's called the Halo TV show.
I don't know about that one. I
It's about the Halo ring.
think they should.
That
Stop.
wasn't in the show.
They
No,
shouldn't
of course
have confirmed season 2 before they aired the first.
They shouldn't have confirmed it before they started production on the show.
What they should have done is had someone that actually cared about Halo, writing it.
What are you talking about? They had Steven Spielberg.
Who's to say
He
that
produced the show.
Somehow.
it was executive producer, right?
Yeah,
That was a producer. I don't know. I think that this wasn't Indiana Jones, so it wasn't his cup of tea.
No, I'm pretty sure
No,
he
I
just didn't really care about what happened to it. He just was trying to do it for the monetary reasons.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because if he cared about it, it
They
would have been
announced that
good.
show in 2014.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Whenever they announced MCU or MCU, MCC,
MCC?
MCC,
Oh, yeah.
not MCU. MCU is something else. There's an extra.
is.
The MCU there. Oh,
I just thought it was so funny.
the Daredevil. They've
The
kind
Master
of
Chief
they've
on-
made Daredevil's character too happy.
This is a great
Yeah.
segue, but okay.
Well, I mean, we're talking about MCU.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
MCU.
I've been watching clips all the last 2 days over this stuff, and it's making me so upset.
I mean,
There's literally one time where he jumps out of nowhere, like falls out of nowhere.
Oh, that was in the season finale.
yeah. He falls out of nowhere, and apparently him and She-Hulk are.
Their thing?
So
They're a
okay,
thing, apparently?
in the 8th episode, it was good because it was like the TV show, Netflix TV show,
is this-
where he just hooked up with her, and then he was like, "Okay, see you later," like he did with a lot of.
Oh,
other
well, that's fine. that fits his
and
character.
he was like, he wasn't necessarily happy, but he was more laid back. He wasn't brooding all the time. He made some jokes, but it was more
Rats.
charismatic opposed to
Yeah.
him being silly.
So
It made sense.
So
And
we got
then-
Multiverse of Madness, which is extremely dark, but then whenever we get Daredevil as a character, he's happy.
Yeah,
How's that make sense?
It's because the TV show in itself is supposed to be really silly and goofy.
I mean, they got Megan Thee Stallion, so
But in the
her music
season,
is pretty goofy.
in the season finale, in case anybody has watched it yet, and doesn't want to be spoiled by it, plug your ears or just don't care.
I
And
would
so
rather
anyway,
not
in the
care.
season finale, they ended up changing it to where they're now like a couple.
Ooh.
And
I don't like. Didn't she in the actual episode say something about smashing?
yes,
She-Hulk.
there's so much stuff.
She-Hulk
There's so much
smash.
stuff.
I mean, that's what
Carson-
she basically
Carson,
said.
do you know-
Points to Daredevil. You say
Do you
She-Hulk
know
smash.
the main things that happened in that episode?
They showed Daredevil being happy and having a relationship with She-Hulk's character. What's her real name? Not the actress's name,
Jennifer
but the actual.
Walters, I think.
Is that the real name of the actress, or is that the
Oh,
actual name of
I
the
don't
character?
remember the name of the actress.
Oh, okay. So that's the name of the character.
Jennifer Walters, yeah.
I don't know. I don't. keep
In
up
the
with
season
things.
finale.
What happens in this finale?
Oh my god.
Is there like a final boss fight like every
well,
MCU
there's
show?
technically okay. So okay. So we open up, right? It spoilers, by the way, for the season finale. We open up.
Man, I bet so many people care.
Yeah, everybody is
Oh, yeah.
so mad at me for spoiling this incredible
How could you?
episode.
How could you?
So we open up and like she's being arrested because in the 8th episode she was like she smashed.
Smashing.
Well, yeah, she destroyed a TV screen because
Oh
she's-
no, we can't have that.
Yeah, pretty much. She was at a gala and there was these incels that were talking about how she was a player and like she
Wait, is that literally all she did? She just smashed the TV.
yeah
That's it.
yeah
So Hulk can get away with smashing entire buildings in Age of Ultron, but but she can't.
Oh, yeah.
get away
You
with
can't
smashing a
literally.
one
TV.
TV.
she gets mad because these people are showing like private messages and stuff because a guy she hooked up with is part of these group of people called Intelligentsia. And
Well, this show doesn't sound very
Oh.
intelligent.
and so she destroys the TV screen because they're showing like very private like videos of them doing it because she didn't know she was being recorded.
Of doing what?
It and she
It-
didn't know she was
Pennywise?
being recorded.
Watching.
Wait, there's a crossover with Pennywise?
Oh,
Crazy.
it's definitely.
Wait, what
And
is the
so-
show rated?
TV 14. It doesn't show anything, but it's like it's pretty much just telling you that they did it.
Ugh.
And so
And it was
pretty
recorded?
much at
What
the
is-
end of the
What does Marvel
episode,
come to? Recording.
at the end of the episode, she pretty much destroys the TV screen, and police like surround her and go, "Hey, you're under arrest." And then, hold on, I need to cough. And then it cuts to this episode. In the first 5 minutes of the finale, everything's solved. Everything's taken care of.
That makes
I
sense.
mean, yeah. I mean, that's such a minor issue.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
and she's
she-
an attorney.
Hey,
so like,
and then
my
she gets
thinking
out.
is maybe it was a Quantum TV approved TV.
oh,
And then she
That's
gets out,
high
right?
value.
And she actually sets up, I don't remember what happened. It's all kind of a blur. But she sets up a meeting with, like, she goes to a bar where this incel is. It's
Matt
pretty-
Murdock.
the best way to describe it.
no.
And he was like a guy that she
In
was
this
going
show,
to
I don't
date.
know.
He was a guy that she was trying to
In this
date,
show, he's-
but he was really fascinated with her, like to the point where it's creepy.
Who?
And Abomination, Neil Blonsky, Abomination, is at this bar as well. And then something
Oh, wow.
happens. I don't remember what it was, but he ends up getting DNA of her and injecting it in himself, the incel, and turns into, his name's Todd, and he turns
Is
into...
he a character throughout the show?
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
And then he
I was
turns
gonna say.
into Todd Hulk. That's literally what he's called.
That's almost as bad as Dr.
Oh,
Michael
that's-
Morbius.
Yeah, that's terrible.
And so Abomination, like, turns into him, like Abomination. He
Yeah.
turns into that to try to take down Todd Hulk.
Todd
And then out of nowhere,
I am Todd.
regular Hulk pops out of thin air, breaks through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man,
He's got Hulk Dar.
and then he starts trying to take on Abomination.
Wait, Abomination.
Oh, wait,
wait,
Abomination.
what about Todd Holt?
What about Todd Hulk?
And from his point of view, he thought Abomination was like doing all the stuff wrong.
But what about this new
Wait, what?
Stranger Hulk?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly
Like-
the point.
Wait,
so,
is Stranger Hulk still there?
yes.
So
I
why
think
is
so.
Hulk?
It's exactly the point. So he starts fighting Abomination, and we get this cool scene of how Abomination is 3 times the size of like Professor Hulk. He's literally like fighting a 10-year-old, just flicking him and like throwing him about.
Wasn't Edward Norton? Did he come back for that?
No.
I was.
They
I heard
wanted-
a rumor
they were
that
talking about it.
Yeah.
And so then stuff pursues, and She-Hulk is like, this isn't the way I wanted it to be. And then we get to the good stuff. It shows the screen you would go to whenever you open Disney Plus, and it shows all the icons of different Marvel stuff. Like
Wait, in the
thumbnails.
show?
In the show. And then she says, this billboard isn't going to stop me. She takes the thumbnail off of her own show icon, and then she pops her head out and looks at all the different shows. And she goes, oh, well, Daredevil, there's Age of Ultron. Oh, Marvel's Reassembled. That's what I want. And she climbs out and climbs down the different thumbnail icons to get to Marvel Reassembled. Kicks the thing down and jumps into here. And then we open up to where she's at the Marvel Studios place. Like in real life.
What is this show?
Hold on.
Why is it
She
Deadpool
walks
now?
through a door.
It's literally Deadpool.
She
There's
walks
too
through
many.
the
I
door,
feel like there's too many wall breaks.
and she actually has a conversation with her own writers and telling her own writers what's up. Like how she doesn't like all the stuff that's been happening through the show and how
I don't like it
terrible
either.
What?
And the writers are like trying to talk to her about how all this stuff it's like,
And
oh,
this
well,
is
this
the
is because
finale.
this. Yeah. And then she says, I want to have a meeting with Kevin Feige.
Oh.
And so
Does Kevin Feige have a cameo in
No.
the She-Hulk show? Thank gosh.
And so she walks through a door, and there's this like 360 TV screen showing Hulk, showing all these different movies going on at one time. And then this 360-degree camera lowers down with like an AI chip on it, and he goes, "Hello, She-Hulk.
I remember this.
I am Kevin."
I saw. Oh my god.
And then it's some acronym for something stupid. It's like connect. I don't know. Remember. And so she's talking to him about all these things and
smashing.
asking. No, she
I
asked
don't
him
wanna smash.
what is
Wanna
going on with
smash.
X-Men and World War Hulk, and asking all these questions randomly
show?
out of thin. Yeah, in the show, out of thin air. She's
sounds
like,
like the
"What's going to
worst.
happen with the X-Men? What's happening with World War Hulk?" And then he says he can't talk to her about it. And
That sounds
then
like an awful.
what else? What else was it?
Does she try to subpoena the information from him?
I mean,
no, it was.
No.
She asked him about something about visual artists, and they said no, they moved on to other projects. And then the Black Panther theme kicked in, showing that they were working on Black Panther. And then
So what I'm hearing is this entire last episode is just a plug for Disney.
kind of
future
it's
projects.
a big
Yeah.
Self-promotion.
fourth wall break.
That's stupid.
So then she talks to him and she goes, "Okay, I don't." She pretty much describes how she wants things to play out. Then she goes back into her show to where she is, and everything's fine. Everything's dandy. Like everybody's wearing white shirts.
What about Todd?
And he's not there anymore. And
Good.
What?
As it should
Where'd
be.
Todd go?
I don't know.
The writers wrote him out of existence, person.
And
What-
she's
what else
sitting
do you
there
want?
with all her friends and family. And she says that she wants Matt Murdock to show up, and so he just falls out of thin air. She asks
course.
Kevin to fall down, and he does.
Oh,
And there he
ain't
is.
that sweet?
And so they're at this picnic, they're talking and they're hanging out, and then Professor Hulk shows up and goes, "Hello, everyone. I want to show you somebody. I want to
It's Iron Man.
show you somebody." And he turns to the side and he goes, "This is my son, Scar."
Oh, I did hear that he revealed his son. That's right. I do remember.
Yeah.
that.
And that's where it
Okay.
ends. That's it.
So he just has a
That-
son now.
Oh yeah, and isn't that them setting up like an Avengers, a future one?
They're setting up like World War Hulk stuff, which Scar is a huge deal in that. But the kid looks like a weird bougie hipster.
I
with
saw the photo and it
hairline
looks like
of
his
the-
hairline is
Yeah, he has the hairline of a 50-year-old trying to keep on.
Okay.
It was.
so it's just a plug.
I was sitting there,
Hulk,
and
comb
I
over.
have not seen any of.
Come over. Hold on.
I have not seen any of the other episodes of the show, but I feel like my time was wasted watching the show because nothing was resolved, nothing was fixed, everything was just done.
I'm gonna look up who did.
Are you telling me
music.
them literally writing out every problem out of existence wasn't satisfying for you? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely.
That was not a fitting resolution to all of
Yeah, I
She-Hulk's
don't
problems.
want character arcs. I don't want storylines. Which there was no character arcs of any character.
No, that's too hard. It's too difficult to write.
So I don't really recognize the name of the person who did the music for this.
Oh, that's right. This is the Moosic Bois.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering just in
Right.
general. I mean, the thing is, it's called that. I mean, it's gonna be about a lot of different things.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna all be media related though, probably.
We have stuff about media and stuff about music, and then we have stuff about movies, and we have
Music.
Zach, that all falls under media.
yeah. Well, I know
we
it
got
does,
media,
but I'm talking
we
about
got
like
music,
I'm
we
just
got
talking about like
games, we
social
got
media stuff, like stuff
movies.
that gets.
Oh, there is
released.
social media. Oh, so we could make a whole episode about Twitter.
Yeah, hey, you can do that.
We could.
I don't use Twitter.
Yeah,
And if
I
we
don't know
ever
who
run
this
out of
person is.
ideas, we can just look at Instagram and see what new article is being released about stuff.
Oh yeah, speaking of article, I don't know if you saw this, Zach, but language alert. On Kotaku. Obviously, Kotaku is something else, you know. Have you seen how bad their articles are?
Yeah, I don't. I think I know about them.
So they made an article, a serious article about Scorn, and they were complaining that there wasn't enough penises. There wasn't enough dicks.
They were complaining that there wasn't.
There wasn't enough penises, and I'm not even kidding. I took a screenshot. Hold on. There's
Why are
literally
they complaining?
a Kotaku article about Scorn and how there wasn't enough penis.
You know how many games don't have that?
Almost all games don't have
yeah.
that.
All games.
Lots of them.
I don't
Hold on.
think of a single game.
Scorn
that I've
is
played.
this is what it says.
that
Scorn
has that.
is true to Geiger's work, but needs more dicks. The first-person horror adventure nails a mood and tone I have a great appreciation for, but falls short. In key ways.
Anyway.
Oh,
It's so
okay.
funny.
So it's talking about how it's complaining that it's not anatomically accurate.
It's-
people.
They're saying that
Well,
it's not accurate enough
there's a
to
lot
the
of
original
boobs.
work of Geiger, who has a lot of
Who
boobs.
has dicks?
Well, it's
But-
not
okay.
trying to rip
It's
off
not-
Geiger.
No,
No.
it's just inspired. Just like how Dark Fracture's inspired by it, but there's not a lot of, that stuff in that game, obviously.
Yeah, I thought he was complaining because there were like boobs in it.
No,
And there's not a dick. So no, that wasn't.
No.
How
Oh,
dare they
okay.
show boobs?
How dare they
How dare they show the boobs but not the dick?
the
Come on.
badonkles? Oh yeah, and then
How
I
could
also man, I don't know. Scorn was very good. I don't think it needed any more penises. TBH.
No.
It had 10 out of 10 penises for me. I don't
Right.
think it needed more.
It's 0 penises.
I think that if anything, there needs to be 2 penises.
Yeah.
So a
Like per person?
No, like a sequel penis. You know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. The sad thing is, my dad is gonna probably be listening to this podcast, and he's gonna message me like, "Carson, come on, dude, you don't need to be talking about Scorn and how there's not enough penises."
Het hath no fury,
Heck
like a penis
Oh,
storm.
Lord.
Penis.
I just saw a thing that it's rumored that the Marvel Zombies TV show, the one that's supposed to be like,
In What If?
or the
It wasn't What If.
It was in
wasn't
What
What
If,
If,
but it's its own TV show that they're making, animated TV show.
Oh, it's
and it's going to be like
animated.
a TVMA TV show.
Why can't
It's
it be
been-
live action?
I don't
Money.
know, money.
I mean,
they said that
they
it's,
have the money.
They said that it's only going to be 4 episodes long.
Are they going to be at least an hour each?
I don't know. It just says it's going to
Fine.
be only 4 episodes long.
What's up with them doing such short shows? Tales of the Jedi is going to be short too.
Oh yeah.
Tales of the Jedi is
So
going to
sad.
be.
Each like arc
be
is going to
10
be
minutes
about
long.
45
There's literally one
minutes.
that's 10 minutes, and I know they're shorts, but like, I don't know. I feel like, and I hope that 10-minute one is not for one of Dooku's arcs because
No, I think that'll be like a.
that probably is so.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
I'm assuming they're going to start off 3 episodes with Dooku's background arc. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen. And Qui-Gon is going to be there, obviously.
Yes.
And then the last 3 episodes are going to be a sort of time jump with Anakin and Ahsoka, I think. Probably.
I mean, it shows her being born, though, right?
It shows, yes. I think the first episode of the second half, I'm assuming this is what's going to happen. The first 3 episodes are going to be Dooku. The last 3, the first episode is going to be Ahsoka being born and, becoming a Jedi. The second episode is where I think in the trailer it shows her training with Anakin as we know him before he got the long hair.
Right.
And the last episode is going to be whenever it looks like she's facing one of those Inquisitors.
Yeah.
That's what I think is going to happen. Zach's going to the bathroom.
Yes.
So that's what I think is going to happen and the Inquisitor had the Imperial logo
Yes.
on the back.
That's right.
And so that's what I'm assuming is going to happen with Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I
I wonder if they're gonna show how like Obi-Wan found her.
It was Plo Koon technically.
Oh yeah, that's right. Plo Koon found her.
But Obi-Wan's the one who...
Obi-Wan like introduced her.
They didn't show Plo Koon in the trailers, which was interesting.
That is interesting.
But it would be cool to see that.
Yeah.
I think that would definitely... If they take this opportunity to kind of give a backstory to Ahsoka, but they don't actually give the backstory for Ahsoka, that's going to be
frustrating.
That's going to be very disappointing.
Yeah.
I think the last episode was a 10 minutes one. I don't remember.
Well, no.
But I think that was the last one, was 10 minutes. And I don't think that's enough time even for if it is the Inquisitor thing.
Maybe. I don't know.
Welcome back.
I did not have to pee. I just have to look at something.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. We were talking about how I hope that they show Plo Koon finding Ahsoka
Yeah.
in Tales of the Jedi. Because
I think it shows it in the trailer.
I didn't see a Plo
I didn't see Plo Koon.
Plo Koon.
It shows something about Plo Koon in the trailer.
There was Yaddle.
There was Yaddle.
We've
There's
never
Yoda
seen
with
Yaddle do anything.
a good fro.
There's
Or a good
Yoda.
mullet.
There was Obi-Wan with his episode 2 mullet.
Yeah.
What is that one going to be about? I wonder.
Probably like a backstory of Ahsoka and like interweaving it more with
Probably them attacking clones. I don't know.
I don't know.
Attacking clones.
I mean, the clones were attacking her, and
Maybe it just shows
That
him
one shot.
randomly.
Yeah, I mean,
Just, "What's
they
up?
were
I'm
probably told to, though, because they were
oh
stunned.
yeah, because they were training.
Yeah, they were
like,
training.
stunned.
But, I mean, like the mullet Obi-Wan from episode 2.
Yeah.
I don't know what the context of that will be. Flashback, probably. But to what? That's the real question.
That is a good question.
Watch that be the one in
A
the 10-minute
flashback
episode.
in a like animated show about telling a past story of a character. So a flashback within a technical flashback.
A tale of a
Well,
Jedi,
technically,
perhaps.
it's technically a prequel.
Aren't
They're
they all
prequel
prequels?
episodes.
They're all
Prequels,
they're
technically.
all prequels. They're all prequels to the prequel.
first arc will definitely be a prequel. It'll be a prequel to the prequels.
Yeah.
And it'll be not a prequel to Knights of the Old Republic. It'll be a sequel to the Knights of the Old Republic.
Trust me,
Right.
it's not Star Wars isn't confusing.
But
No.
it is a prequel. It is a prequel to
It is a prequel to Episode 9.
and then the Ahsoka stuff will be a prequel to episode 3 and episode 4. And they're all prequels to episode 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't explain anything about Episode 9, which honestly I'm a little disappointed by.
I
but-
mean, it looks like that's what they're going to do with Mando and Bad Batch.
Yep, very much so.
I've noticed, I mean, they did that with the prequels. Everyone hated the prequels originally, right?
yeah.
And then they made Clone Wars. I mean, people probably over time started to like them, but we also have the Clone Wars TV show.
Right.
That made prequels a bajillion times better.
Yeah.
And the show itself was really good.
Mhm.
But that's probably what they're doing with Rise of Skywalker and the weird cloning stuff.
Yeah.
That's probably why at the end of Bad Batch they had the what's her name? Some
Echo.
Sue something. I don't know. The long necked Kaminoan. Mary Sue? No, that's Ray. Or whatever, the long necked
See,
the cloning from
Kaminoan?
them cloners. Yeah, the Kaminoan.
I always thought that.
Yeah.
Or I always thought they were doing that
Yeah, that's
whenever,
what they're
even in
doing.
Mandalorian. Like the
Exactly.
first season with
In the first season,
uh,
whenever they go to the Imperial base on that planet or whatever.
Yeah. Or even
And there's
Grogu with his like force healing abilities. Like I thought that was so like I thought it was a little shoehorned because of what we got with Rise of Skywalker and with The Last Jedi and all this stuff with all the force healing abilities, and I thought it was weird. And then they bring in another person that just so happens to have that same force healing ability.
It would make sense for Grogu because technically he is like 50, 60 years old.
Yeah, he's
Even though he is
50,
still
60. It's just weird that he just
is a
he just
baby.
He is a
shows up
baby,
with this
but-
power, kind of like how Rey does at the same time.
Yeah.
And I go, that's a little,
Yeah, but
that's a little
Ray's
fishy.
But Rey
character
wasn't
doesn't
trained.
deserve it.
But
Rey's-
Rey wasn't trained at all.
No, Grogu deserves
That's
it more
that's
than
the
Rey.
difference.
Yeah. So Grogu was officially trained by a Jedi.
Yeah,
He was. That's
but
true.
she still managed to figure out how to do it.
I wonder if they're going to do the Samuel Jackson thing that everyone's speculating, that Samuel Jackson
it?
saved Grogu,
Oh, that'd be fun.
which is probably not possible.
Because he
He got
died.
he got his arm cut off and he got shocked off. So he's probably dead, but
but then again, Darth
know
Maul
how-
didn't die.
the Emperor didn't
Darth
die.
Maul,
I was
the
fine with Darth Maul
Emperor.
not dying. That was
Yeah.
fine. Cuz he needed more screen time.
So does Mace Windu, in my opinion.
So does exactly. so does Mace
Riva, Grand Inquisitor.
Windu. Oh, we don't care about Riva.
Reva? I thought Reva was fine.
I don't like.
I thought Reva was okay.
I think Reva would be cool if they do more stuff with her.
I thought Reva
but-
was weird because they made her character one-dimensional, and then they tried to make her character multi-dimensional, but they changed it to where she was one-dimensional in the opposite direction. Like, she was only one way, where she was angry and frustrated, and then they completely made her do a 180 in her character to where she was no longer angry and no longer, like, anything like the past of herself.
Right.
And then she was good, and she was just misunderstood. And then by the end of it, she went back to just being angry and, like, an inquisitor trying to kill Luke. Spoilers.
Wait, Luke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she tried to
Luke.
kill Luke.
Oh, that
Yeah,
did
yeah.
happen, didn't it? I blocked out all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that was weirdly edited within the climactic battle of the TV show.
I only remember the duel. That's all I really.
Yeah,
and then
because that's what
and then
everybody wanted to
the
watch.
hello there. I remember the hello there.
I love that.
Man, I'm so glad they did that.
Yeah.
If the Kenobi show did anything right, it's the memes. They did hello there again.
Yes. Except for the Eye of the Higher Ground. They didn't do that.
Nah, sadly no. They
and that
did,
was only
however,
there
do the
because Ewan
stance.
wanted it to be there. He was really, really.
I mean, they could have
pushing
done
for
it whenever Obi-Wan and Vader were first introduced,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
like
okay.
meeting in the show again, because they were in the dark on those like kind of weird like they weren't dunes, they were like the heaps of like rocks or whatever. They could have done it then.
Yeah.
He could have jumped up and be like, "You remember this?
I don't remember.
He could have
this.
literally said, "Now it is I."
Now it is I who have
No,
the
I
high
have the higher
ground."
ground.
I mean, they should.
Or
have
you could
done
say, now I have the ground. and
"No,
just
I have
raise
the
it
ground,"
up.
and then
Now
I
have
mean,
the ground.
I mean, Obi-Wan did do that.
Yeah.
He did do
Anakin
that.
did that.
And
Darth
Anakin
Vader did that.
Yes, they both have the ground.
Yeah.
So who has the higher ground though?
I mean,
Depends on
If they both
elevation.
have the ground. What if they're both elevated to the same level? Is it just whoever's taller?
Yeah,
So Darth Vader would win.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Kenobi's
that's
just out of luck.
artificial height.
Anakin?
Anakin
He was
tall.
about the same height as Obi-Wan, but then
Yeah.
he got taller because of Vader.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, because both of his legs were like robotic, and so
Why'd they make him taller? I mean, I guess that would.
I don't know.
make
Maybe
sense.
That
he's
would be more
insecure. Who
imposing.
knows?
That would be more opposing. That would make sense.
He's just insecure about his height, and so he asked the Emperor, "Hey, can you make me
He had
6'3"?
He had the senpais. He's like, Emperor Palpatine, please, can I be
Please.
taller?
At least 6'4".
At least 6'4".
Please, that was something Padme always complained about.
He wasn't tall.
I wasn't
Padme didn't
tall
want to look
enough.
me in the eyes, so she wanted me to be taller.
And then Padme, is she wasn't at all hinted to be in the show. I don't think. The
What
Tales of the Jedi. I don't
Tales of
think
the
she was
Jedi.
hinted.
No,
No.
because
Poopy.
they show the things that happen in the third movie, where they have her funeral.
So she is in the show.
So she's technically in the
Technically,
show.
Oh
she's in
yeah,
the show.
that's right. The funeral. Yeah.
She's in the show.
Yeah.
Right, she died. I
Her
forgot.
corpse is in the show.
I mean, same
Wow.
thing.
What a.
She can be my corpse.
Oh.
I didn't say that. No, I did not say that at all.
I'm looking up pictures of. They released a trailer for Creed 3.
Oh, I was going to tell
Oh,
you about
that.
that. I saw that.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that.
Why
Yeah, I
are they
saw
making
it
a
for
third
the-
one?
It's
Money.
I mean, maybe, probably, but I mean, I'm not against it because I liked both of the Creed movies.
Yeah.
Because I thought they were actually
And
well
Ludwig
made.
did the music for them, and he did Tenet,
Yeah.
and he did Mando. I saw a comment that was about the Andor music, and they were talking about how good it was,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I don't know about that one. It's just boring. It's like bland.
No, I like it. It's just it's not. It doesn't stand out. Which I
No,
don't
it doesn't stand out.
care.
That's my issue.
I don't care for it to stand out because I care for
Yeah.
like the show. This show feels a lot more about the writing than it does to try to be all flashy with like this.
Well,
added
with the
stuff.
action stuff, anyways.
Oh.
The action stuff, like Star Wars always kind of,
Oh no! In this last episode, have you seen the 6th episode?
is that the one that came out
yeah,
today?
the eye.
No, the last week.
The last week, I didn't care for it.
Really?
Nah. It just sounded generic. I don't know. I don't really.
The heist. You didn't like the big old heist?
I liked. I'm talking about music wise.
Mhm.
Oh, music wise.
No, no. I loved that.
Yeah, I was
that
gonna say.
that was one of the
Like-
most visually stunning Star Wars shots.
Yeah.
Like
Like, dude, it was gorgeous.
ever. I'm talking
So
about the
beautiful.
music. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
the music. Yeah.
Music is very, and it's sad because it's the succession, whatever that show's name is.
Succession.
Yeah,
Succession.
it's that guy who
Oh,
did
the
the
same
music.
guy.
and so it's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just Star Wars always the more music dialogue stuff was always kind of I don't know. It was mostly strings and clarinets and stuff, I think. So it was
Yeah.
mostly like higher stuff. But
Yeah.
with this new stuff, I can't really tell. And then also whenever the actual stuff happens, like the actual action, it doesn't sound Star Warsy enough. But then there's Mando, which was new, but it felt
Yeah.
Star Warsy.
I feel like that was kind of the thing. Is
So I
that
don't know.
The show, like from the get-go, the people who were making the show didn't want it to feel like Star Wars because in their own mind, people have already gotten so much generic Star Wars that they wanted to make something like,
I want a movie. That's what I want.
yeah.
I wanted Andor to be a movie.
I want any Star Wars movie.
Especially with some of the-
I don't. I do not. I retract that.
You don't want Book of Boba to be a movie.
I don't want another Rise of Skywalker movie.
No.
Or
You don't want
Last
Book
Jedi.
of Boba?
No, I don't want to.
That would be such a weird show to be a movie. Like
Yeah.
halfway through, which is not even about Boba anymore. Even the last episode wasn't really about Boba.
No.
Yeah, the second act just becomes about the Mandalorian.
It's just a
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
And
drag
Bane.
race with all the scooters.
I still think he should have survived that. Cad
They
Bane.
really should.
It's really
Bane.
idiotic.
Oh yeah.
I don't care that he was old. He shouldn't have
No.
died like that.
But
know.
there was a beeping noise on his suit.
I think it's stupid that they killed Cad Bane, but they kept Cobb Vanth. No one cares about Cobb Vanth.
Yeah.
He was
I mean, I liked Cobb a little bit, but
I liked him,
wasn't,
but
like,
not enough for him to come back from dying.
It wasn't in place of Cad or anything. I thought it
No.
was a cool, like, very, very, very old school Western character, but like, I would rather take Cad Bane.
Exactly. Cad Bane, I'm fine with him dying, just not in that way.
Yeah.
He went out like a little boy.
Yeah.
He
What am I talking about?
his money was getting robbed from him for his lunch money by Boba Fett, and that was
Oh.
it.
I was talking about Creed 3.
Oh yeah, you were talking about Creed.
And so I watched the trailer for it, and I'm actually a lot more excited for it than I thought it would be. Because, like, the first one was really good. I liked it. It was like Rocky. And then the second one was like Rocky 4,
Yes. Yeah.
which I liked that
I've not seen any of the
they
Rockies
just made
yet.
them back to back,
Really?
where the story
No.
was a lot more interesting.
Well, it's because it's a wrestling movie. I don't normally watch wrestling movies. Wrestling, MMA, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's boxing.
It's something.
It's just
boxing.
boxing.
It's just
I have seen a boxing movie. I watched what is it called? It's an HBO movie, The Survivor. Hans
Yeah.
Zimmer did the music for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it was because it was more interesting to me because it was about Nazis putting Jews up in boxing rings
That's right.
during the Holocaust
Yeah.
and having
then-
them fight each other to the death.
and then
And that was interesting to me.
with this one being like about two brothers fighting against each other, kind of like Warrior.
Yeah.
I thought that this would also be. I like that it's not Rocky in the terms that like you watch the first one and then the second one were like close together, and then there was the third one there he's just fighting somebody. Then the fourth one felt like the story was like interesting, or a little more interesting in my opinion. And then the fifth one happened, and then they changed the story in the way things worked, and then I don't remember what happened after that, honestly.
Yeah.
But it feels like with this one, they're taking the story arcs that were interesting and unique and putting them back to back to back. And so, like, each movie feels a lot more individualized for me.
Yeah.
And is Ludwig doing the music for 3?
I'm assuming.
I hope
I
so.
mean, if they want their movie to absolutely suck, then they won't have them do it.
But I brought this up because I was looking at Jonathan Majors, who plays like the guy who's going up against Creed or Michael B. Jordan, and he is jacked.
Oh yeah, he's
Like-
so buff.
Like me.
He
Oh yeah.
I was looking at him and I was so blown away by like there's this one picture of
I
him
am
just
pretty
standing on a
mind-boggling,
beach,
aren't I?
and he looked like he could just lift a truck. Just how like ripped he was.
Well, I appreciate that. I really could. You want me to go do it right now?
Do it.
Go lift the truck?
Yeah.
I mean, I can if you want.
Do it.
I'm so strong.
I'm so strong.
I'm so buff.
I'm so strong that I don't want to
Lift the
exert the
truck.
energy to lift a truck, so I'm going to be humble and not lift a truck.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, go lift my truck, Carson.
I really don't want to.
Grab
I'll
it by
fix
the
battery's
cattle
dead
car.
anyway.
Fix your light. I'll fix your light. How's that?
Okay.
The back left light, I think.
Yes. Back left.
It always says that you're reversing when you're not.
Mm-hmm.
So if you drive
It's always
behind,
going
Wait,
backwards.
it's your brake light?
No, it's there's like a light on top of the truck.
Oh.
Not like on top, but like on the top of the back of it.
yo, you're
Above the
secretly a
window.
police officer.
Yes.
Bro.
I'm so glad he hasn't seen how many times I've sped and drifted through stop signs.
Oh, I have.
Drifted, like Need for Speed.
I've counted every single one.
Every single drift.
And your tickets
every
are in the mail right now.
Joke's on you. You don't know my address.
Or do I?
Oh yeah, I actually owe money now to Pike Pass stuff
Oh, really?
because I is whenever my girlfriend's mom was here.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna say my girlfriend because they don't know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I'll just say my girlfriend's mother. Whenever she was here and she was
Stephanie.
Stephanie. That's an
Wait a
interesting one.
Okay.
Whenever we went to go eat somewhere for breakfast, so she could meet my mother, and I forgot that the Pike Pass. Whenever you went on it, it took a picture of your license plate and it mailed money to you that you have to
Yes.
pay. And so
Oh,
now-
you did the plate pass thing?
I don't know.
I
just drove
hate
on the
plate
road.
pass system.
I just drove
I
on
hate
a
it
road
so
and I was charged $3.55.
Yeah, that's
So
yeah, that was the plate pass.
So whenever I don't know, here, let me do the math. Let me say I don't know, 6 more months of Spotify, I'll be able to pay for it.
Yeah. Oh.
Probably 6 more months. Yeah.
Yeah. Go stream Carson's music so
Who
he can
knows?
Yeah,
pay
Maybe
for
this
his parking.
podcast will just
Pay for his violation.
Skyrocket. It's gonna be like
There
the
it
the
is.
Joe Rogan show. Joe
Yeah.
Rogan? Yeah, Joe Rogan.
we
That's
could
his
just sit here and just say a buddy of mine for like 20 minutes
name.
straight.
A buddy of mine.
Yeah, a
Joe
buddy of
Rogan.
mine was yeah, I really was
Yeah,
talking
dude.
with a buddy of mine.
A
Yeah.
good
buddy
close
of mine.
friend of mine,
A really good buddy of mine.
Joseph Rogan.
No, it's always a buddy of mine. That's what he always says.
Oh, really?
He always says, "Yeah, so a buddy of mine was walking to a store one time, and this buddy of mine was a really close buddy of
It was a
mine.
really close buddy of a buddy of mine.
buddy of a buddy of mine."
Yes, yes.
Okay. So we're at how long now? So we're at basically an hour
Mm-hmm.
of
Yes.
podcast.
Yeah,
I think that's probably good.
I'd keep going.
I mean, I could too,
I
but
could too.
the thing is, I kind of want there to be multiple episodes. You know.
Yeah.
And if we
What
talk
about
is,
what about
haven't-
if it's just one long?
the weird thing
I
is,
don't want to do
is
that.
I
I'm
feel like we
hungry.
haven't talked about anything.
Yeah, I mean it's just
That's for the next
That's-
podcast.
That's for the
Oh,
next
is
one.
it?
Okay.
okay.
Yes.
Well, now you
Who's
get a lot
there?
of toned down, tame aspects of us just talking to each other, and I feel like Carson is alluding to the next podcast being where we start shouting and yelling.
Oh no.
I
well,
don't know.
Apparently we weren't crapping on anything during this one.
Not yet.
But we
we kind of did.
relatively.
I haven't rolled up my
Well, I didn't
sleeves
even ask the question I was going to.
Oh really?
Oh.
No, I didn't.
You didn't even start the question.
No, because
So
we
we've
were
just-
just.
No.
We've been sitting here for an hour, just talking about random stuff.
It's really just a question just to start us off.
oh,
Okay.
okay.
And so, like, it's a question. Obviously, I'll still ask at some point, but like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
we
what
were
that's
already
episode.
going, so it's fine.
So we can start the next episode off with that question.
I mean, yeah.
What is that question?
It's a
Welcome
real,
back.
it's a real
Episode
thinker
2.
question. I mean, man, the intro to this podcast is gonna be great. Whenever
Yeah,
we stop
whenever we
recording
start-
this,
whenever
and then
we
we're
start
gonna,
saying it.
man, it's gonna be good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want you to be a part of it.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
What do you want me
This
to
is the
contribute
music
exactly?
podcast.
Your amazing vocal.
And
We are the
We're gonna
music
sing some.
What
boys.
Okay,
Here
I don't
after
know what
this.
I'm singing.
It doesn't have to
We
be
are the
good.
music
Mine's not gonna be
boys.
good. It's
Music
boys.
My
girlfriend, everybody.
Music boys.
Yo, what's up, Carson music fans?
Music boys. This podcast is for the boys. We're talking about all the music and I'm sorry. Take it away, Julia.
Take it away.
I just wanted to add my little piece,
Yeah.
and
Sing it.
basically,
Okay.
y'all,
Yeah.
Preach.
Preach it, sister.
Tell it.
Siren. Okay, so you're
Sound off.
Basically, y'all should follow Carson Music on his Instagram. Please give him a follow. But also,
so desperate for Instagram followers.
but
I need
also,
to eat
I'll
this
make
week.
sure to sing something. What are we feeling tonight, boys?
What?
Are we feeling jazz, classical, rap? What are we feeling?
I'm feeling rap. If you would just go ahead and take it away.
What's happening?
Someone give me a beat.
I
Go.
want to do this.
I'll be your hype man. I'll just. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
gonna be doing a beat. You're just gonna be standing here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Music band. That's a beat.
There you go. Start rapping.
Nursing is hard. It kicks my butt. It sucks sometimes, but I love it. Yeah, get it. What? And that's it, folks.
People are gonna be so upset. This is called the Music Boys, and there's a female. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! We're breaking the tradition from this first episode.
From
The long-standing
We're
tradition
breaking
of
tradition
Justin
that we
Music
don't even
Boys.
have yet.
How did we?
How dare you?
I think I swallowed some of my own spit.
So when will we
Beatbox
be
is too
seeing
hard.
you accepting your Grammy?
Well, you gotta make an album first.
was the album.
May 12th, 2023, when I officially graduate with my BSN. Thank you and good night.
Is that the name of the album? BSN.
That's a sick album
BSN,
name.
yeah.
Butterscotch. Wait,
Butterscotch nougats.
Butterscotch nursing.
Butterscotch nougats.
Nuggets. I like that one better.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I will get this BS.
Whoa.
Butterscotch.
Welcome to the Music Boys Podcast.
My name is Stephanie, and this is the first track on Butterscotch Nougats. I hope you guys enjoy.
Darkness.
Copyright. Bleep. Bleep.
I just said the word darkness.
That's copyright.
What?
There's my song Night of Darkness. You're stealing from me.
Darkness.
does
Darkness. Darkness. Darkness.
Darkness. But I mean, like, it's your own
What a
podcast,
great deal.
so you can just plug your own music. You could use your own music for your own podcast.
Well, I mean, you,
Your
Oh, yeah,
spit
it-
just flew all the way over here.
I saw that.
It's like Google putting their own ads in YouTube videos.
right.
It's like
So you don't have to pay yourself to.
you don't have to pay yourself.
Okay.
Oh.
Everybody say goodbye.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have a wonderful time.
Let's see how awkward we can make this.
That's
Wait,
all,
let's just keep saying.
Hey,
Oh,
that's
wait.
copyright. Shush.
Wait,
Shush.
That's the second time I've done this.
that's the
today.
story for next podcast
Yes.
about the
You
woman
will.
who's
That's
whose
a story
voice-
for
about-
next time.
the woman at Taco Bell who has the voice of the Roadrunner.
Hey, don't spoil it.
Mimi,
The Taco Runner.
the Taco,
The
the
taco
Baja,
runner.
the Baja,
Sounds like you just ate
Baja
The
tacos.
Baja Runner?
the Baja Blast,
The Baja Runner?
Blast.
Baja.
I think I have a great idea for how to end the episode. We all just keep saying goodbye, and we start like with our regular voices, and then we just goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I think
Yeah.
that's a great idea.
I think.
Let's make it as awkward
it's a
and
great idea.
uncomfortable
Okay.
as
Yes,
possible.
okay.
And let's make it
Everybody
ASMR. Everyone,
Is
get
everybody
it.
as close to the mic as possible?
Yes.
Goodbye.
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 Goodbye now. Goodbye.
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 You sound like creeps,
Goodbye.
you know that?
Shh.
Goodbye.
Giving out outro.
Shut up.
You wouldn't understand.
Goodbye. Bye.
You uncultured.
Goodbye, all you
human
lovely
being.
people.
Yeah, don't you know this is how we end the podcast?
Yeah,
Bye.
come on.
Goodbye. Come on,
This is
Jay,
how we
join-
end
join-
every single
Carson,
podcast.
we just gotta say goodbye to
Goodbye.
each of the people watching.
You mean like the three
Goodbye.
people?
So apparently,
No, say goodbye. Just say goodbye. Just say goodbye.
I'm an
Goodbye.
uncultured swine.
No, say
I
goodbye.
did not say
Goodbye.
swine. I said
I know.
person.
Say goodbye. Goodbye.
I respect you more than
Say-
podcast.
Go subscribe to Carson.
No, say
Music.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Don't
Good-
plug me.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.